Hi! Today we are going to build not just one, not just two, but a complex of tiny houses. With the Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack coming in, I think it will be a good idea to build tiny houses in The Sims 4. I'm just going to build a couple of tiny houses. I'm not sure how many floors do I want it to be. Maybe not all of them are gonna be tiny houses. We are just gonna have like some random buildings here and there, different sizes. I'm thinking we can make like one common area, like somewhere in the middle here, and like another kind of like common space house, like a cafe or like a co-working space that you can work there together with your housemates, and then another house maybe like longer. And I'm tempted to build something that is rounded. So far this is what I have right now. I'm going to build them in a modern style because I feel like in base game you can either go like classic suburban house or modern. Not really modern, but like they have potential to be modern houses. I'm thinking to have like this kind of roofing, but with nothing hanging off of it. I feel like this kind of look is quite modern too. And I can do the same thing and copy this and also rotate it. This is what I have so far. I reduced the amount of the houses that I'm gonna build into 6 because I feel like 8 is a little bit too much. And I feel like 6 is a good in between. And we're still gonna be doing the same thing. We're just gonna prepare the terrain. I want this to be like the entrance, and then we can go to the main area straight away. So I'm gonna make a path to that, and then from the main area we're gonna be able to go to this house as well and build the pathway like that, and then as well as this house. So that's what I'm thinking. We have all of the terrain paints. It doesn't look nice right now. I'm going to cheat now. I'm going to use debug plan so we don't really spend a lot of money to buy this house because the plants should be free. They're outside and they're like wild plants. BB does show live edit objects. So once you do that, you just have to search and then press enter, and then it will show you this menu. It will show you everything in the catalog. You're gonna see the paid trees first, like this one. It costs some money, so you just have to go all the way to the bottom, and then you can start to see all of the debug items. I want the plants that looks kind of wild, so it looks quite natural, not like something that people do or anything. And I will be right back. What I usually do is I go through debug and then I just see every item that's like interesting. And also I would try to see if there's any landscaping nearby that's like similar. For example, like those trees, if you see it from the above, it looks like the same with the environment. So it blends it really well. This is how our community lot looks like right now. The house is still not having any design, but I've already finished pretty much all of the landscaping. And then what I'm gonna do right now is just do some more terrain painting. I like to make it like a little bit more dirty, but not that strong. Just adding dirt a little bit here and there. And then you can see like everything is, I don't know, a little bit muddy, a little bit more realistic. So that's what I like to do usually under the trees, the plants. Kind of makes it more grounded. I say grounded a lot in my videos, so I would like to live here, guys. Would you guys like to live here? I think after we finish with this build, it's gonna be even nicer. Lately, I have been like thinking that I want to have like a development like in The Sims, but in real life, you know, you have like lots of lands. And then you build there, and then you really plan around it, make it nice, like a nice small town where people are friendly, you know your neighbor. I feel like nowadays we don't have that kind of experience anymore. Do you guys like living in a city, or do you guys like living in a small town or in a village? That's already much better, but I also want to do a little bit more. I want to do a little bit of like flowers near the plants. Oh my god, it looks so much nicer than before. What I'm thinking as well is that it would be nice to have like some sort of pond. I've been obsessed with pond. In my last build, I also have a pond. But I feel like it's nice. It makes a place really cool. Just a small one like that. Oh, it's perfect. Imagine yourself living in this complex. It's so nice. I want to live here. So for the exterior of the house, I'm thinking to have like a more aluminium kind of style, but we don't have that in base game. So we are just gonna do like some paneling, something like that, with the combination of wood paneling, like this kind of thing, but not that one. Maybe something like this. I'm just gonna put it in every house and then we can kind of mix and match them later. That really looks like a house complex. And then for the roofing, metal roof. But maybe we can have like more interesting color. Oh, that's so bright. Why? Who would want to put that kind of color on their roof? So maybe just something like this. I'm not a fan of how the circular one looks like. Out of the box, it's not my favorite, but maybe we can change the color of the wall to make it more interesting. What do you usually have on the roof of a modern house? Just trying different roofing. I'm not even sure what this is. I'm thinking to make this neighborhood kind of playful, so they will have different colors. We can have the red color on just like certain parts of the field. Look at that. It's pretty good, right? I'm just gonna put in the window now, and I believe that it's gonna make it or break it, because I don't know what kind of window do we have in base game. I want lots of window because it has to be airy. I kind of want just like a full glass door, but we don't have it. Should we just arch it? It's kind of fitting. Oh, what's the vibe of the house now, guys? Maybe I'm gonna change this window into this plain one, but they're not the same height though. Why does it feel a bit weird? It feels kind of nice. Same goes with this house. We can do it like that, but it's kind of boring. But what we can also do is use this window and then kind of mix and match it. And I'm thinking we can use this kind of window right here. I feel like it's kind of cute. I'm thinking this kind of door because it looks very modern. We can do them like this, maybe. It looks ugly. Maybe we just have that window there, and then we can use this one to kind of extend it so the door looks bigger. Should we put like some of them up top as well? That's a lot of window. I'm not sure what this place is gonna be. Maybe it can be like a modern greenhouse. Maybe we just put window all over them at the bottom here. So something like this. So this is our tiny house village or complex so far. I quite like how it turned out. I feel like there's a lot of personality. It's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be good. We can add more details as we go on, but for now, this is how it looks.